Hello everybody and welcome back to RuneScape. This is episode 35 and it's a bit late, sorry about that. But it is for a good cause, as you will find out in a bit. First of all, yeah, the graphics, something has gone horribly wrong and has gotten progressively wronger as this month has gone on. So I'm going to attempt to run this game in OpenGL mode. I don't know if that'll mess up my recording. I think it works. Yeah, it looks like it's working. It looks like we're running it full FPS, and the lighting is still really weird looking. They did an update today. I haven't read about it yet because I have been away from home since, 9 a.m. But it's 3 p.m. now, by the way. But yeah, okay, so I already did this, and we got a medium lamp. We need to subscribe. So, discard. Something really awesome they did is you can now have daily challenges for free players. I'm really glad they did that. I might have to start playing on my second account, my Kebab799 account, just because I want to do daily challenges. They are just great. Well, some of them are great. Some of them, not so much. As far as non-members ones go, I'd like to do woodcutting, and combat ones might be good. Rune crafting would be really good if it gave us rune span. Crafting and smithing, not so great. Mining would be okay. Once you get a member, though... Oh, dungeoneering ones are just glorious. That'll force us to do dungeoneering if I get any. The only limitation is a non-member can only have 2 saved up at once. So, members can have 5. So you have to do them at least every other day or one goes to waste. Because it just pushes the last one off the list. It almost makes me want to record 7 days a week and but that would be terrible. Yeah, but anyway, the good news... Holy crap, what the heck is going on up here? Can't see the mini-map. The good news is I will be able to have RuneScape membership next month, most likely. I'm gonna chop some logs while I talk, but... Oh. But yeah, I got a job. It's nothing great. 40 hours, $8.50 an hour. And it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I chose that because it doesn't conflict with my YouTube schedule, and if I ever want to do anything with this channel, I can't be missing half the days of the week where I need to do updates the day of. Mostly it was Thursday, that was the issue for my Minecraft videos, but also RuneScape updates and stuff. So that does mean that my Friday, Saturday, Sunday episodes will mostly be recorded on like Wednesday and Thursday. So maybe a bit less timely in my responses to comments if I ever start getting them and other stuff. But yeah, look forward to that. I think I'm going to first put a lot of that money into actual stuff related to YouTube. Like, well, it's my birthday this Saturday, so I'll have to see what I get then, but I'm thinking it would be nice to have an external hard drive that's USB 3.0. I could possibly record straight to that, freeing up my main hard drive for the games. I'd also like the ability to record console games. And both of those purchases are cheap enough that I could probably do them, with 2 weeks' pay. I don't really know yet. My first job, after all. But yeah, that also means that I'll be able to do RuneScape 2007 videos. Although, one problem I have with those is the lack of widescreen. But I'll see how it goes. I might do just one a week. Maybe a bonus episode on I don't know what day. If this YouTube thing starts becoming big, I would consider doing 3 videos a day if that doesn't overwhelm people. I try to keep things all in separate series so that, You know, I don't expect many of my subscribers will ever want to view every single video I make. That's something I do, but most people, I think, just watch the games they're interested in. So as long as I don't start doing more than like 3 or 4 episodes per series per week, I think it'll be okay, and I could do 3. So then RuneScape 2007 might be, you know, Wednesday's 3rd episode, and then Thursday's 3rd episode is the Quick Look Minecraft. Also, because I'll be a member, I might start doing update videos. Okay, well, I think I found the reason of my crashes in Minecraft and maybe even FTL is maybe it's OpenGL, because RuneScape has never crashed on me. I record an OpenGL for like 6 minutes and it crashes. So, oh god. That would not have been good. I think this is about how I normally have my volume. Okay, so we're stuck with insane grass and things for this episode. Unless I can fix it. Maybe I can turn something off. Probably the fancy lighting, I would imagine. Yeah, that's it. Which is preferable. I think this is preferable, even though it makes things a bit darker. This actually reverted my settings to something I hadn't had for weeks, which was kind of strange. I don't know why. But anyway, back to the training, and what I was saying was I might start doing RuneScape update videos. I wasn't going to do them until I got membership, because there's really no point when I can't show you anything. Of course, this account can't do much at the moment, but once we get membership, I will be training a whole lot faster, and etc. I don't think we're going to get enough Valentine love notes. Apparently you can only get 160 a day from drops, and even with like literally 5+ treasure things a day on my main account, because I keep getting lucky and getting them from training in the little amount of training I've been doing, but I haven't gotten a single one from that. So my expectations for getting it on this account, when we can only get 1, maybe 2 a day, no, it's just not going to happen. Even if we do get one, it'll probably just be 50 or 200, and, you know, we need 800. So I might just give up on trying to gather these and instead focus my attention on questing, so I can try to get all of the non-members quests out of the way. Anyway, I do believe we have one of these from my training earlier. But I'm still going to get my woodcutting and fire making up to 30. What's this? Dominion Tower Mall. Huh. Yeah, 250. Ooh, orange. That's what, slightly rare? Dang it! Stars are way too common. That's the next thing they need to fix, is make members' items slightly less common for non-members on that. Anyway. So, but yeah, I'm not expecting any real disruptions to YouTube from this job. Just because it is only 3 days a week, and they're 3 of my less busy days. My busy days are really like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because that's when a lot of game updates happen. And therefore I try to wait until then to record a lot of my midweek and late week episodes. The coloring is really weird. Ooh, what the heck? Is that from Heist? Is this Heist right here? Interesting. Yeah, Heist is the new members-only minigame. I'm honestly going to say I'm not interested in it. Mostly because the only reward I would want is bonus experience. And I don't really like bonus experience, because usually the time it takes is about equal to the amount of time the normal training would have taken, and unless it's in a skill I hate, then there's not really much of a point in boosting it. And I forget what levels it gives. I think it's like Thieving and Hunter, which, I mean, I wouldn't mind Hunter experience, but I can already just catch barehanded butterflies and train my agility at the same time. Because I have the levels for that. Oh, one thing I was going to do in this episode, actually, something I've never done, and didn't even really realize it was possible, although I kind of thought it might be. Pets. What's a pet? Mimic. Colors. What's this? Ooh. So we can recolor that. I kind of like the red. That just looks ridiculous. The brown looks kind of nice. That's... no. Definitely not. That makes it stand out, but no. And that's the default. I think I'll actually go with red. Treats? I don't know. Appearance. Okay, what is bonus? Time left on food bonus. I don't know. Names. We can name it. What is a good name for a chest? Ash? Why Ash? Holy. Riddle. Firebelly. Brimstone, Magma, Magnus. Why aren't these alphabetical? Dusty Patch, Sleepy, Nibbles, Pookie, Fifi, Trample, Firestarter, Mr. Punchy, Miss Punchy, Stampy. The order on these names is just nonsensical. Pearl, Silverlight, why? Darklight, why would you name it after a sword? Pandora, Nova, Casey. I really don't know. I wish they'd just add custom names. Yeah. I thought about choosing one before the video, but I decided to just go with the flow. But now I'm kind of regretting that decision. I'm leaning towards Nova. Okay, accept. There we go. That is not correct. Maybe I need to get rid of him and then call him back. Maybe just call him. Hey, it didn't change the collar. Oh, maybe I need to hit what? Yes. Accept. Now is it correct? No. What is wrong with you, Nova? Send home? Yes. And now let's take him back. There we go. Yeah, now he stands out a bit. He's something different. And his name matches his color. He is a red giant, and he's going to go supernova. Okay, woodcutting 25. I've got to keep in mind that I did lose the first 6-ish minutes of this episode. So I'm not actually 8 minutes in right now. Halfway over, and I still have 5 levels to go. Yikes. Oh well. So I'm kind of making a list in my mind of what all to buy with money now that I'm actually going to have a bit of money. Obviously, I've got the hard drive, I've got the console recording thing. And later on, I'd like to get an actual, like, 40-inch HD TV, 1080p and stuff. Obviously, a new computer someday. Once I figure out how much I'm actually making per week, we'll see how long that'll actually take. I don't have many expenses right now, so it could theoretically be just a few months till I got to that stage. Because I don't want to buy like a $2,000 computer or anything. I just want, you know, like maybe my current computer is not even a gaming computer. You know, it was less than $1,000 and it's a laptop, which just automatically means not gaming. for all intents and purposes. Oh, and it's 17 inch, I should mention that, because smaller laptops might be cheaper, but yeah, I don't want anything smaller than 17 inches on my laptop screen, so I'm, yeah, maybe leaning towards the mid 1000 range. Something that can run, you know, games that are a few years old, maybe near or at max graphics would be nice. That way I can record those games. You know, I can run, this computer can run Portal, but I don't think it can do Half-Life 2 at max graphics without dropping below 30 FPS. And it obviously can't do newer games. Other than that, obviously I'll buy some games. Membership for RuneScape is one of the first things. Also, one of the first things I want to do, which is going to cost a fair bit of money, is upgrade my website server. Because that thing is in dire need of more power. I don't think I'll go with a dedicated server, because those things are like $100 a month or something for the lower end ones. 29, we're almost on fire making for this episode. But my host has like a pro option that ups your power and everything. So I'm leaning towards that, at least for the short term. Also, I really want a Wii U, so I can play and also do Wind Waker HD videos. Yes, that is probably the first thing I will do once I get a Wii U. Because I love Wind Waker, it's my favorite game, basically. My favorite game that isn't, like, super open-ended. Because, you know, RuneScape, Minecraft, those games just go on forever and ever. And RuneScape, you can hardly call it a game, and most of the time, it's more like a chore. Anyway, so that's the situation. And yeah, I'm tired today. Not used to waking up before 11. So waking up at 8 was, you know, also I didn't fall asleep early. I was wide awake last night, so I didn't get much sleep. Probably less than 4 hours. The only reason I'm not tired is, I don't know. What is going on here? He's sitting on some ashes. And Ash was a name, that's why they call him Ash, because he sits on ashes. Okay. It sounds kind of like I'm losing my voice too, so that's good. You can tell we're cutting faster now than we were even at level 20 when I first got my mithril hatchet. Those logs are coming fast and furious. So look forward to membership. It'll be one of the first things I buy with my money. After the website thing, probably. So maybe the first paycheck even. But it's going to be a few weeks until that happens, just because I have to get it set up to direct deposit into my bank. And that can take 2 weeks, they said. And I'm probably not going to do it right away. Oops, hit the microphone. Hopefully not a big deal. I've never actually heard me hit it, really, even though I've done it so many times. But I don't watch through every episode. I really wish you could just minimize this when you weren't using it. Like you used to be able to, I believe. Now, it's been so long since, you know, the switch to the new system, whenever that was, like, what, 2012? Or 13? Must have been 13, I don't know. Or late 12? Like December? I have no clue. Yeah, it's been so long, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, you could hide everything pretty much. And I missed that. It was easy. You just click once to hide this, and then you click once to hide that. And 30, so I'm done fire making. Yeah, I'll just save these logs for now. Ooh, sea slug. So yeah, I want to do all of the non-members quests except maybe Dragon Slayer. That one might be a bit too much for our current combat skills. But I'd like to complete all the other ones before I become a member, just to give us, you know, maximum chances for what to start with or whatever. Nothing new in woodcutting yet. Chop, chop, chop. I still hate this hat. I really do. Can't see up there. Hey, wait a second. Skybox. There never used to be a skybox in the overworld. Huh. How did I not notice that until now? I guess I haven't had the camera at this angle very much. There's an actual sky in the overworld. Looks kind of weird. You can tell it's a circle. Oh well. So yeah, lots of plans for the money, for YouTube, for everything. Exciting times for you guys. Me, I'm going to be stuck in work for 3 days a week now. That is less exciting. Okay, 27. Our chopping gets faster and faster. Ooh, dugout canoe, that's good. That's a useful one to have. You don't have to just ride a log down the stream. That's just silly. Not that it's really that useful now that everyone has lodestones everywhere. In the olden days, it was so useful, though. Now we actually bank these. I'm going to save these and use them for fletching when I become a member. That's generally what I do, is I keep my fire making in line with my woodcutting. Ooh, that was a weird noise. Get those in there. And it was that thing. Okay. And choppy time. Ah. Well, you can just look at stuff while you train. So, let's see here. I don't really look forward to agility just because, really, it doesn't really get good until I'd say level 35. Like, before that, you're just kind of struggling to find the right place to train. Once you get that outpost, then you're like, okay, I'll train there, and then there, and ugh, I don't even want to think about that. And then there. I despise these. Actually, I've never done the statues. How does he see? He doesn't have any eyes. Oh well. Chop, chop, chop. If anyone has any games they want me to play, you should tell me. I'll look into it. Although keep in mind, a lot of games you can't put advertisements on, so that kind of discourages me. I have to actually want to do a game a whole lot to do that. Either because I think it'll get a lot of views, or because it's a game I love, like Wind Waker. But for regular series and stuff, it's kind of hard to justify it if you literally cannot make any money off of it, and yet would have to spend, you know, hours a week working on it. 28. Already on my list of things to do is... yeah. Oh, I'm full. Terraria, obviously. I actually wrote down a list of games I'm going to play. I'll load it up and tell you guys. I was looking through the list of games that are okay with Let's Playing, because I like to reward those developers by actually doing Let's Plays. Maybe get some more people to play their games. At least once I'm a bigger YouTuber, but I had Game Dev Tycoon, DLC Quest, Gary's Mod, Thomas Was Alone, Incredipede, Orcs Must Die, Super Meat Boy, Super Hexagon, and VVVVVVVVVV. Yeah, that's not how you say that, but those are one-offs. I also came up with a sort of an organization thing for my series. One-offs are series that would be less than 5 episodes, and they'd go in the other playlist on my playlists. So those are things where I wouldn't do a series and probably stop before 5 episodes. And then there's mini-series, which are like 5 or more episodes, but I still plan on ending it, and it won't be ongoing like RuneScape or anything. And those were Risk of Rain, Really Big Sky, Rogue Legacy, Forgato and Friends, and pretty much any Valve game, you know, Portal, Half-Life 2, maybe even Left 4 Dead, although I've never really played that, and the other puppy games that I haven't done yet, so Revenge of the Titans and Droid Assault, I believe, and there's one other. So those are mini-series. An example of a mini-series would be Reuse, or Roos, however you say it, that I did a while back. That was weird. Anyway, I heard a weird noise. So that's an example of a mini-series. It's just 5 episodes, and then it's over. And I'll probably never do it again, unless popular demand or an update brings me back. And then there's like a semi-ongoing series. An example of that is FTL, where I don't keep doing it, you know, every week, but every once in a while I'll do basically a mini-series of it. And for that, I want to do Don't Starve, Towns, and Nomoria, which I've played Nomoria, and I like it, but I'm holding off until they finish it, basically. It's like at 0.9 point something right now. So I'm waiting for the 1.0 release. Also waiting for a gap in my recording schedule. Towns and Don't Starve I haven't played yet. I tried Towns for a second, and Don't Starve, I haven't even started it yet, but I do own it. And then of course there's the ongoing series, all of which I'm doing right now except Terraria. There's also a few games that I will do that don't earn advertisement money though, like Halo 1 and 2, and Halo 1 Custom Edition would be a one-off series. I've already done one of those. And of course Wind Waker, Pokemon Green. Sorry if this is boring, but maybe you want to watch some of these series and you can tell me, and that might reprioritize them. Right now, my next, I'm leaning towards Portal as my next weekend series, my next mini-series, basically. Replacing FTL now that that's over. Spoiler alert if you haven't looked at the title of FTL 19, which was ridiculous to record, actually. And after that will probably be Really Big Sky, but after that I really have no plans, especially since so much is going to be changing in terms of what I can afford by the time that comes around. But anyway, I think that is basically it for this episode. Let's look at this thing real quick. Maybe we can climb up it even though it's members only. I'm guessing not. Oh, we can. Hello. So this is Heist. I didn't know it was located here. I read the thing earlier, but obviously not very well. That was, hours ago. But yeah, this has been BowlOfQueso listing off a whole bunch of boring stuff in this episode. Thank you for watching. I'm also Kebab799, just in case you don't look at my username. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to see more. Check out when we get members in a bit. Weeks or hopefully not months. Oh, that would be bad. And make sure to like this video if you liked it, comment if you have anything to say, and I will see you in the next episode.